Every billion-dollar company has a secret.
Have you ever walked into IKEA for just one thing and somehow left with a cart full of things you never planned to buy? A lamp, a blanket, a few candles, maybe even a new table. It feels like an accident. But what if I told you it isn't? Every year, millions of people visit IKEA stores around the world, convinced they're in complete control of their shopping decisions. Yet by the time they reach the checkout, many have spent far more than they ever intended. This isn't luck. It's not magic, and it's definitely not random. Behind every turn, every display, and every carefully placed product is a strategy that has been refined for decades. A strategy designed to keep you exploring, discovering, and buying. Today, we're uncovering the secret reason IKEA makes you walk in one direction. And once you see it, you'll never walk through an IKEA store the same way again. At first glance, an IKEA store doesn't look unusual. There are sofas, kitchens, bedrooms, office furniture. Everything seems exactly where you'd expect it to be. But take a closer look. From the moment you step inside, something unusual happens. Instead of choosing your own path, the store quietly chooses it for you. Bright arrows guide you forward. Room after room unfolds in front of you. Every corner reveals something new. And before you even realize it, you've walked through products you never intended to see. This isn't a coincidence, it's a design philosophy that IKEA has refined for decades. Inside most traditional IKEA stores, the showroom follows a mostly one-way path, what IKEA has described as the long, natural way. The idea is to encourage customers to experience the full range of products, while still providing shortcuts in many locations for those who want to move more quickly. But here's the real question. Why would a company deliberately encourage millions of customers to take the longest possible route through a store when getting people in and out quickly would seem far more efficient? The answer lies in something far more valuable than furniture: attention. Because in retail, attention is money. To understand why this layout is so effective, you first have to understand how the human brain makes decisions. Most of us believe we shop logically. We make a list. We choose what we need. We pay. And we leave. But psychologists have known for decades that our decisions are influenced by the environment around us. The longer we stay inside a store, the more products we notice. The more products we notice, the more opportunities there are for something to catch our attention. That's exactly what IKEA's showroom is designed to encourage. Instead of placing products on simple shelves, IKEA builds complete living spaces. A small apartment, a cozy bedroom, a modern kitchen, a home office. Suddenly, you're not looking at a chair anymore. You're imagining how that chair would look in your own home. And once your brain starts imagining, buying becomes much easier. This idea is known as contextual selling. Rather than presenting individual products in isolation, retailers display them in realistic environments to help customers visualize how they could fit into their own lives. One lamp becomes a complete desk setup. One sofa becomes an entire living room. One bookshelf becomes an inspiration for redesigning your home. Without realizing it, you're no longer shopping for a single item. You're shopping for an idea. And ideas are often far more powerful than shopping lists. By the time you've reached the end of IKEA's showroom, you've already walked through hundreds of products. You've imagined new rooms, collected ideas, made dozens of small decisions. And then, just before the checkout, you enter one of the most profitable parts of the entire store, the marketplace. This is where you'll find candles, storage boxes, kitchen gadgets, picture frames, plants, batteries, glassware, hundreds of small products with relatively low prices. Individually, none of them seem expensive. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. It doesn't feel like a big decision, but that's exactly what makes these products so effective. Retail researchers have long observed that smaller, lower-priced items are more likely to become impulse purchases because they feel like low-risk decisions. After spending time carefully choosing larger items, adding one more candle or one more kitchen tool doesn't seem like much, and once that happens, adding another item becomes even easier. It's a pattern that many retailers use. But IKEA has built an entire shopping experience where those small additions feel completely natural. You don't leave thinking, "I spent more than I planned." You leave thinking, "I found a few extra things I needed." And that small difference in perception can make a very big difference at the checkout. But perhaps IKEA's smartest idea isn't found in the showroom at all. It's found inside the box. When you buy most IKEA furniture, you don't take home a finished product. You take home pieces, boards, screws, wooden dowels, a small instruction booklet, and then you build it yourself. At first, this seems like a simple business decision. Shipping flat-packed furniture costs less. It takes up less space in warehouses, and more products fit onto every truck. For IKEA, that's a huge logistical advantage. But something interesting happens after the furniture arrives in your home. You've spent time assembling it. You've followed every step. Maybe you've made a mistake and started over. You've invested your time and effort into creating something with your own hands. And because of that effort, many people begin to value the finished product even more. Psychologists call this the IKEA effect. In a well-known study, researchers found that people often place a higher value on items they helped build themselves than on identical items assembled by someone else. The furniture hasn't changed, but your relationship with it has. It no longer feels like just another bookshelf. It feels like your bookshelf, something you created, something you're proud of. And that's a remarkable example of how human psychology can shape the value we assign to everyday objects. One of IKEA's smartest ideas comes after you've made your purchase. Instead of taking home finished furniture, you take home a flat-packed box and build it yourself. At first, this seems like a way to reduce shipping and storage costs. And it is. But there's another benefit. Psychologists call it the IKEA effect, the tendency for people to value something more when they've helped create it. After spending time assembling a bookshelf or table, it often feels more personal and more valuable than if it had arrived fully built. The furniture hasn't changed, but your connection to it has. Sometimes what gives something value isn't just what you buy. It's the effort you put into making it your own. So, why does IKEA make you walk in one direction? It's not about forcing you to buy more, it's about creating an experience that encourages you to discover more. From the carefully planned showroom, to fully furnished rooms, to the marketplace, and even the furniture you assemble yourself. Every step is designed to make shopping feel natural, inspiring, and memorable. The next time you walk into an IKEA store, take a look around. Notice the arrows, notice the room layouts, notice the small products near the checkout. You might start seeing the store very differently. Because behind every billion-dollar company, there's a strategy. And today, you've uncovered one of IKEA's. Every billion-dollar company has a story. we'll uncover another one next time. Thanks for watching Behind the Billion. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more stories behind the world's biggest companies.